What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We're here for episode number 14 today for the Austrian Grand Prix in Season 3. If you guys did miss the previous episode at the French Grand Prix, then definitely be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. A very entertaining episode as we almost got the win, but unfortunately just slipped out of our hands at the last moment. But coming into the Austrian Grand Prix, we've had two really good races here, so hopefully this will be a really good one at our third time at this circuit. So let's get on with qualifying. Here we are for qualifying. Stroll's put in the fastest lap ahead of Bottas, Vettel, Hamilton, Perez, Verstappen, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Alonso, and Norris. Surprise, Giovinazzi and Mazepin are up there in the top 10. And our teammate is down in 13, so hopefully we can put our car on pole position here, or at least in the top 5 would be a great spot. But I'm surprised the Aston Martin's up there fighting with the Mercedes, considering they're only about the 4th best car in the grid. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! DRS wide open as we start our hot lap here in Austria. First corner, hard braking, we get this corner. Well, I was about to say we got the corner right, but we get a corner cut instead. That's going to affect us a little bit as we head up the hill towards sector 2. Hopefully we can somehow compensate that with our power unit as they come towards sector 2. What's the first sector going to be? 18.81, and that is a green first sector. But we get this apex beautifully, and that's going to give us a good run down towards turn 4. DRS wide open once again. And as we head downhill, we should get a nice speed boost. And as we come towards turn 4, difficult braking zone because it's downhill. But hopefully we can spot this right. Here we go, down to third gear, clip that apex, and we get that beautifully. Surprisingly, not getting a corner cut, but I will take that. As we come now towards the next sequence of corners, stay to the right side, and then go into the left side. Can we take this corner flat out? Yes, we can. And that was pretty smooth, I must say. Coming to this turn, we have to get on the brakes just a little bit just to make sure we make that corner, else we're going to go into the gravel and ruin our lap. As we now come into the penultimate corner of the lap, we should be able to take this one flat out. Yes, we can. And coming into the last corner, we get this apex right, and we get ready to open the DRS as we charge towards the line. Is this going to be good enough for the front row or for pole position? Here we go across the line, and it's going to be pole position ahead of Stroll, Bottas, Perez, Hamilton, Verstappen, Ricardo, Vettel. Our teammate Gasly is in 9th, and Ricardo is in 10th. That's a great qualifying. Now let's get on with the race. So here's the starting grid for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's us, Stroll, Bottas, Perez, Hamilton, Verstappen, Ricardo, Vettel, Gasly, Norris, Ocon, Alonso, Mazepin, Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Russell, Sainz, Raikkonen, and Latifi complete the grid. So here we go then, as we get ready for 5 red lights for the Austrian Grand Prix. Can we take our second win of the season? It's lights out! And away we go, and it's a decent start against Austria. We move over to the right-hand side and cut him off. Now we got to move over to the left-hand side to cover up Valtteri Bottas, and we do that successfully as we head up towards Sharon. Stroll's going to have a little look, but we close the door on him, and that's going to cause him to move back. And now Bottas is up into second place. Now Perez takes care of Stroll. He's going to start falling down the order, but we have now pulled a gap to Valtteri Bottas, which is the crucial thing as we head up towards sector 2 and turn 3. Here we go, hard on the brakes, down to second gear. We hit that apex well, and we managed to get the car on the track, and we look back just to make sure that we are away from Valtteri Bottas, which we are. And now as we head down towards turn 4, it's going to be, I think, a clean sailing race. At the moment, let's hope nothing goes wrong as we get that apex, and then get out nice and early on the power as we come out of the right-hander towards the left-hander. Valtteri Bottas still sticking with us, keeping us modest. He's only 6 tenths behind, but we should be able to start to pull a gap here as we do have the overwhelming pace advantage around this circuit, and we get on the brakes sufficiently enough to make that corner. Now coming towards the penultimate corner of the first lap. Should be able to take this one flat out as well. Get that apex, get out on the curb, nice and easy, and then now down 250. Absolutely murder that sausage curb. We had a little screen freeze there as our car just bounced over it, but that is completely fine. We are 1.2 seconds ahead of Valtteri Bottas as we start lap number 2 of the Austrian Grand Prix. Here we go then, down to fourth gear, hit that apex well, and now we can set our sights towards turns 2 and turn 3. We got a good exit out of that. As you can see, we are pulling away from Valtteri Bottas 1.7 seconds. But as I was in the situation, as we head up towards turn 3, hard on the brakes, down to second gear, we hit that apex pretty well. I did miss it a little bit, but you can see on the bottom right, our power unit is 49%. Once it gets into that orange range, we're definitely going to be slowing down a lot. I didn't notice this until now. I literally didn't notice this until literally this point in time. I didn't notice it during qualifying. As you can see there, it is now 50% worn. I didn't notice this before the episode started. I didn't notice this before qualifying started. I didn't even notice before the race started. I literally just noticed until now. As we go wide, we had to lift off there slightly. just to make sure we make the corner. But now, we're going to have to make sure that we do not try to wear out this power unit as much as possible. And I was thinking in my mind, how am I not going to wear out the power unit too much? And I had an idea. Could I try to stay off the curbs and do what they do in real life to try and minimize power unit wear? Is try to stay off the curbs to mitigate that power unit wear. So I'm going to be trying to do that as much as possible as we start. Lap number 3 of the Austrian Grand Prix, heading up towards turn 1, not touching the curbs, or at least not trying to, as we head up now towards turn 2 and turn 3. And you can see the power unit is now 53%. I'm already getting flashbacks from last season at Spa, where we had that very warm power unit and we were just struggling on that last lap. You can see we can't even get past 5th gear up this uphill section. With that power unit originally, we were able to get up to 6th gear, but now we can't get up past 6th gear. And now it's only getting more and more worn at 53%. Bottas is going to be hunting us down these straights. The gap is closing down. You can see the power advantage the Mercedes has compared to us as it comes towards the right-hander. We missed the apex a little bit, but we do get on the power, and that'll give us a decent run towards the next corner. We are still maintaining the gap from Valtteri Bottas. I still have to look back just to make sure he isn't surprise attacking us. Perez is running behind him, then comes Hamilton. Now, as we come towards the final stages of the race, I'm just going to use all the curbs. We have to just send it and pray that we can make it, which I think we will as we come towards the last 2 corners of the Austrian Grand Prix. There you go, this corner should be easy flat out. Now they're going a little bit slow. And now, coming to the last corner, get the apex right, and we're going to come across the line. We're going to hold on to win the Austrian Grand Prix in Season 3, our 2nd win of the season, ahead of Bottas, Perez, Hamilton, Stroll, Verstappen, Ricardo, Vettel. Our teammate Gasly finished in the 9th ahead of Alonso. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.